go. Okay, have I ever told you, Tyler? I don't like the phrase "let's go."
Oh, you,
It's one of my grumpy old man thing. I don't know. It just seems like when Tom Brady started saying it, and everybody in the world started saying "let's go," it just and then they put it in Deadpool Wolverine. Uh,
yeah.
yeah,
Well, I was gonna say because I feel like it depends on the context, like because there's like the "let's go" from a dad where it's like, all right, let's go, like angry and getting out the
let's
door,
go. Come on, let's get the show
or
started.
or yeah, it's like let's go, like let's get pumped up, kind of a deal. So I like the latter. I don't like the former. So
That's right. Sorry, Shane. Sorry.
yeah,
Come on.
that's
And I like the former, and I don't like the latter. So we are exactly opposite.
oh
No,
my goodness,
I'm
yeah, you
just
got the
messing with
dad in you.
you. Yeah, I'm sorry, Shane. I shouldn't have started off a show like that. But I am pumped up. We are ready for a good show tonight. Uh, yeah, I know. That's the way that most people say it. But it's almost become like the phrase "it is what it is." Whenever it's said, whenever you can kind of insert it in any
Yeah.
situation, it is what it is.
See,
It's
and it's funny because I don't like that one because my brother specifically will say that, but he'll be like, "It is what it is," and he says it in the most sarcastic way, and I just always want to smack him whenever he says it. I'm like, don't say like it's not. It is what it is. Okay, like
no,
it
it's
is what you make it. Okay.
that it. And I usually say it ain't what it ain't.
Oh no, I
That's
do
my
love the
answer
word
for
ain't. Yeah.
yeah. You can't get enough ain't. Hello Shane. Hello Seth.
Hello,
Hello
Ryan
Ryan.
Smith. Yeah, we got everybody.
Yeah. Oh man, we are rocking and rolling. Real quick, I forgot to mention this to you. Me and Tyler were talking off air. Little did I know we are approaching 100 subscribers for Skottie Talk. I forgot the name of our
Woo!
show for a second.
Yeah.
So so for Skottie Talk, which is pretty cool. I mean, I'm pumped. I've always said. Uh, we don't do this for views. We don't do this for subscribers. We don't do this for likes. But the closer we get to 100, it kind of gives you a little bit of. Maybe that's why I've got my buzz tonight. Uh, I
I
don't know.
like that. Yeah.
But what's crazy that I was charting, not charting. I went to YouTube's analytics and was watching our like subscribers numbers go up. And granted, 98's not a lot. I mean that's. But what we started with when me and you were talking Disney to 0 viewers, 98 feels pretty good.
It
But
does. Yeah.
we went from 90 to 91 and then back down to 90. So that means someone unsubscribed to us. And all I could think about is what did we do? What did we
Yeah.
do to make that one
Seth,
person
why
say
did
no?
you unsubscribe to us? Okay, we just want to know. You don't,
Yeah,
you can tell us off.
it doesn't bother me that we stayed at like 80 something forever.
Yeah,
It's just
but
that
it does
one
bother
jump and
you.
then back down. So
Yeah,
Derek shared our podcast, his upcoming appearance next week on his uh, Substack newsletter today, and I think that increased like 4 extra subscribers. So thank you to Derek, good buddy
yes,
Derek, for doing that.
yes, our good buddy,
Best buddy Derek. All right,
our acquaintance.
yeah, mutual friend. No, no. Welcome to the show tonight. We're going to talk about Terrificon, and just whenever we thought that they had, unveiled all the new art that's going to be for sale there, oops, they did it again. They
Yeah.
dropped some more. I almost said bangers. Man,
Oh, good, because I
I
was gonna say it if you
oh
didn't. They
no,
did
gosh.
absolutely drop some Liddy bangers.
Oh, Liddy
Or
Fresh
no,
bangers.
Laffy Lit. That's what it was. Laffy Lit bangers. Just had to make sure to get it right for Skottie there.
Yeah,
Um,
we just dropped down to 97 subscribers
yeah,
at that, so
they're already
they're falling off.
they're fleeing. No, I mean
Yeah.
it's again, it makes me incredibly jealous of those people. Again, I thought, and we did get some amazing stuff
Yes.
at Heroes that you and I and Seth and other people got to buy.
Hmm.
But again, just to know again what else is in their cache, especially when they continue to say, I hate Fairyland is dwindling down.
Yep.
Remains is little, unfortunately, which is
Yeah.
good, but
Thinner
also,
and thinner. Thinner and
yeah.
thinner is what was used. So
So
it's
it's nice, but again, I'm like, oh, that FOMO exactly of not being able to get to go and grab some of the awesome stuff that was there. So
exactly. But first, there was a little bit of controversy on last week's episode when we ceremoniously inducted Jamie into the certified good buddy. It's kind of
yes,
our Hall of Fame at
yeah,
Skottie Talk. There were several people that were going on the show going, "Hey, I want to be on there." And then some people message, "Hey, am I a certified good buddy?"
Yeah,
And
exactly.
first,
Where's my name? Yeah.
before, and please keep my name on that. I had a few saying, "Yeah, I will send a lawyer to your house if you put my name on there." But let's have some full disclosure here. There we go. Full disclosure. The only reason I created a certified good buddy club is because I'd been calling Derek our certified good buddy, and it started to get weird. So I had to make it. I had to do something to legitimize it, and
Yeah.
I think this accomplished it. But
I think so. Yeah.
it's going to get weirder probably. But we're going to reveal the full list of who made the good buddy club. We
They
don't,
get cool jackets.
Andrew. We
No.
don't have the budget for that.
Yeah, we don't get cool jackets.
Yeah.
So they definitely don't get cool jackets. Yeah,
Yeah.
smoking
Like the
jacket.
5-time host. I
Yeah,
think the 5-time host at SNL.
I like that. It's just an all red jacket with this embroidered on it. So
We'll speak before we get into the list. Everybody that's in one of our, I'm the commissioner of 2 Skottie fantasy football leagues. Speaking of potential good buddies,
Marine.
hello Marine. Um, y'all, he was on last week when we had Jamie on. Y'all and his son Braden are both in the fantasy league #1, and he sent me in his books, which we play with Skottie books. Like everybody submits a couple of books, and then the winner at the end of the league, at the end of the season, gets to pick like allocation of books up for first, second, third. Well, y'all went all out, and he sent in a fantasy football ring.
Oh, here we go. Hang on, we gotta blow you up there.
Blow me up. Why
Look
is it
at
so
that.
hard? Why am
I know the focus. Put your hand behind it. If you hold it, yeah, that behind the ring itself. Like if you hold it up to the camera closer.
Tyler, I can't get the picture. I can't get it in front of the screen. So anyway, it's a
There you go.
2025
You can see it
fantasy
now. Yeah.
football ring. But he also keep me blew up for a second. He also made T-shirts. And
Oh wow! Look at
Lord
that.
help me, I am not going to be able to get this.
Nope.
There we go.
Look at
Appreciation
that.
Group
Commish.
Fantasy Football League Skottie Young Commish. He made one for the commish. He made one for first place. He made one for second place.
That's a
Third place.
very good call out, Shane. Like a Power Rangers morpher. I like that.
So y'all, thank you very much. I wanted to wear it tonight to support it. He's got one for last place. So he made 5 shirts. He sent in the ring, and he sent in his and his son Braden's books. So thank you very much. We're very excited about this season. And my stake went way high. All right. Now, without further ado, welcome to the club, as the kids say. Revealing the full list. We'll do them.
Who've made it.
Yeah. My good buddy Derek, and my good buddy Jamie. I had to make sure to say the right number.
You can't add too many good. It has to be the one good. Because if you go past goods, then we have to make new badges, and it gets awkward. And
yeah, okay. Well, let me start again. Certified good buddy Derek Laufman. Certified good buddy Jamie Jones. Certified good buddy. The artist known as Megan.
I'll at least give a caveat that Megan gets good buddy. So
okay, there you go.
She's the only one, not even Skottie. So
well, good buddy Brett Bean, or good buddy Brett Bean. It's so hard not to say.
It's very difficult.
You're tripping in the goods. Good buddy Dre Ortiz, our very first. You don't forget your first, they say, and Dre was our first guest on the show. That's what they mean by that, right?
Yeah, so, you don't forget your first good buddy. Yeah,
that's right. Dre is most definitely. Marine, also another good buddy.
Yes.
If you haven't realized it, and Scott.
Yes.
Good buddy
Scott.
Scott.
Have to get the mention in there for Scott. Yes.
Yeah, and this, if you haven't seen a pattern, these are good buddies are people that come on the show with us. Everybody else is dead to us. So just remember that in the future.
Everyone in the comments, just know that.
Yeah. Mike Becker, good buddy.
Yep.
Kenneth Seblin. I'm afraid I said his name wrong, but we call him Ken. He's our good buddy.
I think you got it. I think you got it right. Could be wrong.
Skeff.
Yeah.
Skeff was on.
Skeff's a good buddy, yeah.
Good buddy. And that is all. That is all.
Yeah.
All the good buddies.
It. There's nobody else on the list.
Nobody else. Wait.
Oh.
Wait. We forgot one of the most important people.
Think we did.
Yeah.
I think we did. It would be
Tyler's mom.
My mom. Yeah.
She made a guest appearance.
Yeah.
At Heroes.
In person live.
Yeah. So we are done
Yeah.
now. We are
But
done.
that's it for now. There's nobody else besides
Oh,
that.
dang it! Had that pop up there.
Oh,
Seth,
okay. I guess.
yeah,
Yeah, I
Seth,
guess Seth is on. It's on.
Seth Tobb. So,
Did we save the best for last, or did we
did we?
just save Seth?
See how long. I was waiting to see how long it took someone to catch his last name on there. So,
Yeah.
but just
No, Seth
kidding.
is on there. Seth is on there. Another of our guests our only guest who's had multiple appearances so far. Oh, our only
Well,
Facebook group guest who's had multiple appearances. So
that's right. That's
um,
right. Seth has left the chat.
yeah, like I said, we gotta get stickers of this made or something we could give to people. But yeah,
The honor
for now,
is
you're digitally honored. So
as Marine, to quote Office Space, the honor is all on this side of the camera.
yeah,
For Marine, we are proud to. Me and Tyler didn't even make the list. These are
no, yeah,
friends show. So
we're not even our own good buddies, so.
no,
That's
I
how
don't,
highly we think of ourselves.
yeah, I
So
don't like myself particularly well most of the time. So
I couldn't tell.
well, I have a feeling. Skottie will be on the list
He's
one
banned.
day.
He's not even allowed on the show. We
One day.
gave him time, and that's it. It's cut off.
Oh man,
TBD,
yeah, such a
TBD, GB.
yeah, TBD, DVB, GB. There we go.
Oh goodness.
Oh man, yeah, it's gonna be Shane and Seth. Skottie talk with Shane and Seth for
Yeah. I thought the joke, would be like the Dustin Tyler talk with
Dustin.
whoever, because then they're just
Yeah.
reviewing our video, reviewing whatever we're reviewing. So
Well, now that we've got 98 subscribers, I mean, there's not a whole lot of YouTube channels that have 98 subscribers.
yeah.
So I have a feeling we need to start having spin-offs. Because one night
wow.
of Skottie talk is not enough. I think
Oh.
we need a Friday night and like a Sunday night and a Monday morning. Like
So it could be oh man, why am I already was it Ryan? Is that who so we could have
your
Ryan
doppelganger.
night. Yeah.
Yeah. Where he just gets on and
And then a
says
Disney
his
night, of
rants.
course, you gotta have a Disney night. So
Something to kind of counterbalance all the good stuff.
if y'all thought you've seen us fried before, wait till we start doing multiple nights. Then you'll really get the crispy side of Skottie talk.
Yeah, this isn't the crispy side.
Now this is like lightly toasted,
Yeah, with a little bit of
coffee
butter.
talk. I do a morning show. I do like coffee. Honestly, I really just need to start drinking coffee with this show. So
Tyler and Dustin.
I did need a nap.
Tyler and Dustin in the morning.
Oh my
god! Community
yeah,
reference.
community,
Come
exactly.
On. All right,
such a good show. Troy and Abed, the best.
We are going to have a contest at the end of the night for everybody that has signed up and joined Derek's Substack. He is currently at 4,900 members or subscribers to his Substack. We're trying to push to 5,000. We just had someone else join or sign up. I'm trying to get the name before we get into our.
Oh goodness, we have a name to add. Okay.
Yeah. That's what I was getting at. Good gravy. Y'all bear with us.
I'm ready when you are.
I don't know. I'm never going to be ready. I can't because I made the mistake of doing this contest across 3 different things. So I'm having to check 3 different things.
Oh, like different post or
yeah.
Gotcha.
So,
well, welcome in, Becker. Yes, you are part of the club.
The club.
You are hereby honored as a certified good buddy. Just digitally for now. You don't get anything, unfortunately, but
no perks whatsoever.
Maybe we'll have stickers. There were talks of jackets, a la SNL.
I killed those talks pretty quickly, though.
Yeah, we don't have that in the budget for ourselves, let alone for other people.
We are hemorrhaging money right now with Skottie talk. So.
If anything, it's all just going to go on Seth's tab, seeing as he's part of all the list. So. I think he did say he had cash to burn recently, so now's a good as time as ever.
All right, someone has joined his, but he didn't mark it, so let me.
Yeah, see exactly. Becker gets it. I'm just here for you and Dustin. Skottie, not so much. Yeah,
but
you get enough of Skottie.
Yeah,
you literally just watch Fantastic Four with Skottie. That must have been a blast. That would have been really cool. That's really cool that they invited, a good group of people to go and watch the movie with. Got to make it super fun. Only for PayPal pay later. So that's okay. That's acceptable. That's fine. We accept that here at Skottie Talk. So
Okay, Otto, are you ready to type it in?
oh yes, ready to
Sir.
type. Ready to type.
Otto,
Bots roll out.
roll out. Oh, good gosh. I can't say his last name. Cisneros. Okay.
Cisneros.
That's good job. Good job. I like that.
And I will say, going back to our "Let's Go" comment, "Rollout" is definitely the superior version of "Let's Go" for sure.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I'm trying to think of something comparable that I would prefer. So let's go. Just I don't got anything. I have nothing.
that's
I have not a motivator.
honestly surprising. You have to have something
Okay,
that
so
that you.
um, Bow Shakawaka. I mean, I can't. I have. I will.
Cowabunga.
Cowabunga is a good one. No, but I don't ever say that. Okay, to be. We'll come back to that.
Yeah.
But
were there
thank you.
Were there any other names? Sorry.
Oh, that's all. That's all. I got sidetracked thinking of what I say to.
Yeah, disassemble, as Becker says. Yeah.
Already, Ryan? Have we? It's 16 minutes, bud. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Thank you for stopping in, man. Have a great rest of your night.
No,
We appreciate.
I think he's saying
Oh.
as an alternative to
Well, Audi. I think Audi. I say that when I'm leaving. I'm Audi.
like a belly button, like an Audi belly button.
No, maybe. I don't know. This is
an interesting
Yeah.
talk. 17 minutes.
and that's why you should go to Terrificon to see Skottie and Megan.
Wow.
All right. You've got music, you've got dancing. Now it's time to get on to the show. Why you came here for? But the Good Buddy list was the highlight of the show. I'm ready to call it a
the
night
show,
right
folks.
now.
So yeah, you can leave now if you so choose. That was it.
But please don't. We like having you around. All right.
No, just kidding. Stay because you'll get to see all the amazing information about Terrificon, including the sweet new font from Nate Picos.
And let me go over here real quick. They have a nice space. This is the map that they're going to be set up at Terrificon. So they have a really nice space there. I mean, right off the panel
tables.
room. So the 1008, I'm guessing they do them by twos with the 1008, 10, and 12. But okay, I started saying, boy, I made a huge mistake by not cutting off the contest before the show ended because I saw somebody comment and I had to make sure we didn't have to add.
They weren't getting added. No, that's fair. Yeah.
So, but there's some good hours there. 2 hours Friday morning, afternoon, followed by an hour and a half in the evening, and similar throughout the rest of the weekend. And Sunday, that's really cool. They'll stay until the line ends. So,
as for everyone who knows Skottie lines, if you've been to Heroes or have you seen the pictures from San Diego Comic-Con, obviously it varies from convention to convention, but normally Skottie's lines are fairly long. So
yes, but I'm sure whoever goes will not mind waiting. I mean, it's going to be a blast just to be able to see the atmosphere of Skottie's table. And it is different. I mean, I've only been to his tables at Heroes, and I'm sure some of the other guys that have been on here have been to his tables at other cons. But there's a certain aura that's around his booth, and you can feel like even when you're walking by it, not standing in line, you could just kind of feel the anticipation of the people waiting in line.
But you usually can hear it too because he's got his boombox going, so he's got his music, his jams.
Yeah, and it's a different feel. So I can't wait to see the pictures from the people. Last year when we did our Terrificon show on Skottie Talk, and we had people post all the images of waiting in Skottie's line and like pictures of Skottie. I mean, all the people had huge smiles on their face. I mean, it was such a great experience. So I'm really looking forward to see what everybody does this year, and hopefully Jerry will get to go and can maybe hop on here in the next week or two to tell us how it was.
Yes. No, definitely. Yeah, fingers crossed. Because again, I would love to. I don't know if I'll ever get a chance to go to Terrificon. Or I just won't. And again, it's you got to kind of pick and choose your battles, especially your wallet battles, as most of us know in
The
this
wallet
in
battle.
this chat. But no, yeah, it'd be cool to see another con and see how they. I think this is not necessarily one of their favorites, but again, it's one of the few they're still going to. So it's one that they uh, enjoy enough to keep on the list to be able to take the time to go out there. So
Well, as I've told you privately, and I've talked to Becker and Seth about it, my fingers crossed. I'm going to try to go to Planet next year and
yes, yeah,
Heroes. I don't normally do two cons in a year just for budgetary reasons, but I'm wanting to go to Planet. So
understandable, yeah.
Terrificon may be on the list down the road, but for right now, it's not. But it does. They have great guests there, both celebrity like actors and artists. So it looks like a really fun show. But maybe one day, just won't be the next year or two.
Yeah, yeah. My two are MegaCon and Heroes, so
Yeah,
I had a third. Oof, oof.
yeah. No, say no, know thyself,
I guess
Tyler.
that to be
Know
fair, that
thyself.
we're looking at San Diego again, and then New York as well. So
Oh,
we're
so
looking
it's
at it.
two small cons.
Yeah,
Throw it in
just
the
some
mix. Yeah,
small
no,
additions, no
yeah,
big
nothing,
deal. Yeah,
nothing big. But not to bury the lead
yeah.
here.
Speaking of
These,
big deals,
yeah, these are really cool.
yeah, these were, and I had to agree with Megan. These unused rocket interiors, um, were probably my second favorite from the batch. And the fact that, like she said, the fact that this stuff is so cool to go through. Yeah, no travel. Yeah, there's a little bit of gas involved, but
Have to roll out of bed and
and
get in the car and
parking
stuff.
and
Yeah,
yeah, but no, I mean just the Skottie pulling this stuff out and having like an hour long conversation about like why the story changed, why these weren't used
yeah,
again. That's got to be probably the most fun part of going through this art is being able to take that hour break when she can pencil it in with Skottie and go through this stuff. So, and
yeah.
it's just so many good options.
And I tried to find that image of Scotty with the comic book. I think it was just on their stories on Instagram, but it had Scotty with the book kind of explaining
Oh
the
yeah, I think it
changes.
was the story. Yeah.
And the reason I wanted to find that is because later on we're going to see the Oz pages that they've got.
Mm.
There was a box in that picture marked Oz pages or Oz or
Mm.
something, and I thought, I wonder if they're bringing new Oz pages. And then today,
I'm
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
I was just gonna say I'm surprised you don't just screenshot every like image from them.
I
just
try to, I try to, and when
I'll have to
don't,
start. I'll have to start making that a part of my everyday as well. It's just taking a screenshot of it. So
yeah, I'm sure my wife wonders why do you have 5,000 images of Scotty and stupid fresh mess of stories, and it's like it's for research, it's for
there's
Scotty
three
talk, woman.
photos of
Yeah,
us, and there's 5,000 of Scott.
yeah. Where's the kids? Why are you deleting pictures to make room for your
I need
Scotty?
space for Scotty.
Yes,
Exactly. You're
she don't
holding space for Scotty. It's totally understandable.
she don't understand. Scott and I are talking about Heroes in
Oh, very
27 with Big
nice.
Show. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That plan's here. Yes.
Very
If you
cool.
can't go next year, yeah, Heroes 20. Oh, what is next year? Oh, it's
Yeah,
26.
26. Yeah.
Fall.
I know,
Okay.
isn't that? Yeah, I'm like, man,
Man, I don't. When you said 27, I was thinking, good gravy, I'll be like 100 years old then. But that's only 2 years. So I hope you and Scott get to come. That would
yeah,
be seeing all the people that we've got to talk to in the group,
yeah.
and that was the highlight of the show.
I was gonna say if there's one convention that we can make, if feels very fitting for Heroes to be, the obviously, we could go somewhere closer. But yeah, I heard to type that. But yeah, no, I mean it's yeah. Hopefully that continues to grow too. Maybe we keep doing the whole meetup thing for dinner or whatnot. Maybe not at B
Yeah,
Dubs, but
but B Dubs,
somewhere
no, no, no.
somewhere different.
I don't think Scotty would have it any other way. I think it has to be
I
B
know it
Dubs
has
from
to
now
be.
on.
Yeah,
So, and
it's
the same waitress.
yeah, same. Yep, same server. Exactly.
We will drag her away from everywhere else she's working
She's
or
gonna
not
see it. She's
working.
gonna be
We'll
like,
get
"Look, this is the worst night. I'm not working on this night anymore." Like that group comes in, and it's like
well,
we're just like,
she wasn't working very much on the night we were there either, so it doesn't hurt. But all right,
exactly.
Andrew. Yeah, that's what I'd like to see. The more the merrier. Is and like when we set up our meetup, we said this before. We weren't. Oh, I didn't say, and I just showed Scott the good thing. Well, thank you. He's earned that
Yes.
too for all the work he did on the show you were on. But like Andrew, like I said, Heroes on the Calendar, that's great. We weren't sure if anybody would meet up with us, with me and
Yeah.
Tyler and Seth, but we had such a good turnout, and it was so much fun that I couldn't not see it doing. I couldn't see myself not doing it going forward. So why did I say it like that? All right, so back to the pages. The
Yes,
cover
back
pencils for
to the
Cable,
art.
the
Yes.
cover pencils for Cable Deadpool is the sneaky good one from the group. I think if anybody can grab that was probably the other than the one we're about to see next. That
Well,
you
and I loved it for the Iron Man. The Iron Man on there, right? Because it's Iron Man. It was at the very top there. It looked like.
I can't find it
Pretty
now.
sure it was, or what is I guess we just look at the cover.
Yeah, I hadn't. Yeah, pull it up because I hadn't. Can you pull the cover? Put the cover on the screen. Do we have that technology?
We
Hi,
have the
hi, Angie.
technology. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's Iron Man. I don't know though. How high quality is this?
Oh, Seth says not Iron Man. Man, challenging the host.
What?
I
I
I,
don't know.
I
I
would
don't know
like
who
to.
it. I don't know who it is here. We'll get it up here. Share screen.
We will.
Boom.
Oh, that's us. Okay,
I'm gonna say I can zoom in.
that's Cable. Oh,
Where's Cable? Cable, yeah, at the
yeah.
bottom there. Gambit. I don't know who that would be then at the top. Sunfire.
Sunfire. Yeah. Yeah. I started to say if
And it would
Becker's
make
still
more
on.
sense than Iron Man because it's a Cable and Deadpool. So,
Yeah.
well, regardless, they're Iron Man adjacent and visually, so it intrigued me. It intrigued
Yeah.
me
I
that
like it.
way. Um, but going back to the presentation, I gotta say these character development pages
So,
that he had at Heroes for like I Hate Fairyland and stuff. Now we're seeing it for X-Men. We'll see some more coming up. These are
mhm.
honestly some of my favorites. Like just these sketchy, it's almost kind of like the jam pieces. You gotta get a jam piece of him just kind of cobbling, coming together with
Yeah.
ideas and sketches. Some of them are more refined, some of them aren't. I really like. Yeah, I'm the only one. Yeah, it's Becker's got Speedball. I have Iron Man. No, I'm sure there's other people that like Iron Man. Maybe. But yeah, these character development ones are super cool. And then of course, the unfinished ones are always interesting. But that's Stand by Me. It's such a great movie. Such a great because it's not a cover. It's just a print, right? They didn't do that for a cover.
The standby. Sorry, I was too busy being. Uh,
Yeah.
no, the Stand by Me was a
Um,
daily. It was a daily sketch.
Oh, that
I'm
was a
pretty
daily
sure.
sketch. That was it.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you flip it over on the back, I didn't share. I didn't get a screenshot of this image. I forgot once again. But there was some
Yeah,
other character. Just I mean, he had like started working a little bit on the back as well. It looked
yeah,
like.
which is interesting, but
I love Megan's comment. Or I'm assuming it's Megan or
I
Scotty's or
yeah,
that.
it is always funny because I that's happened previous or that happened I think with the Fortnite and one of them where it was like, oh, I'm gonna like be sad to see this one leave my office
Yeah.
because it's yeah, she's able to how cool would that be to pick from the cream of the crop, if you will, and be able to display some of your favorite pieces from Scotty. So
Oh yeah, that's definitely a perk. I would say.
yeah.
If we were being hired at Stupid Fresh Mess, they could probably stop right there and let us display his art, and they'd be like, "Wait, we haven't talked about salary. We haven't talked about benefits." And we're like,
Like,
"We don't need
oh,
them."
this wasn't. I thought this was the
Yeah, this.
salary and benefit. Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. If anything, we'd probably have to pay Scotty to be around. Be like, all right,
Your
look,
fee,
you
sir.
get you
Yeah.
get a few words a day, and that's it.
So the new X-Men interiors,
Mm.
awesome, and Samurai Champloo and New Warriors double spread. Uh, Gosh, there's gonna be a lot of happy Scotty art collectors at Terrificon because
Yeah, again, they're just really. I mean, they're really pulling from the archives, which is cool. I mean, and again, as we talked about before, it sounds like that's kind of all they can kind of pull from, at least or what they're willing to pull from. Are the archival stuff like this that just hasn't been out in who knows how long. So yeah, I mean, definitely a great time to be attending cons if you're looking to purchase a Scotty original art piece. Was really surprised to see the Skeletor inks
yeah,
there. I
that's the one
don't
I was
know
referring to.
why. Yeah, I almost kind of thought that was going to be held for Heroes, kind of an honor, but um I mean, that's really cool. It's really cool to see that one go up there. That's my personal favorite. Is there is the Doc Ock. I love the Doc
Oh,
Ock.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah, I like it too. It's just it's
I
good.
love that like flat design or like the character turnarounds. Like character turnarounds are some of my favorite things to look at. You know, being a 3D modeler, I love seeing, you know, just the design process that goes into 2D character design, front, back, you know, head, that kind of stuff. Which Megan was nice enough to call out as well. Remember that little tidbit about me being a game designer, and I was like, no, it is. I was like, you're absolutely right. I was like
Yeah,
that I love it for that sense, and also just that it's pencils. Again, you know, there's very few pencil work pieces that we get from Skottie nowadays. That's still something I don't own. I would love to own something with pencils from him. Um, Same with the TMNT stuff. That stuff is really awesome. I really hope Britain
yeah,
sees that, or I think he already maybe had seen it, but yeah,
yeah. Whenever I said earlier, I think the Skeletor is kind of the cream of the crop
yeah,
from the sketches that'll be going. I mean, I'm sure there'll be some original covers that will surpass the Skeletor that's in the binders. But for me, if I was flipping through and saw the Skeletor, I wouldn't look any further. I would just pull it out
yeah.
and purchase it. So I
It's
can't wait to
yeah,
see. Hopefully, somebody from the group gets it. That
yeah.
I do love that piece.
Oh, it's a great piece. Yeah. The only thing I'll say is if you know they had the milk splash test page, you know, then that one
That's
would
another.
be. I'd have to,
Hmm.
yeah. So keep your eyes peeled if you're going to Terrificon for that one. So.
Exactly. And this is some of the
Oh
stuff that
man.
was revealed today
Oof.
that came out. The monsters of Frankenstein, monster of Frankenstein pencils.
Yeah.
You talking about pencils? That I was thinking about this one coming up, and I was
These
like,
are yeah
yeah, this.
primo like that blue. And and again, like you know, it's such a stark contrast to how he works today. You know, he doesn't put a whole lot into the pencils. He puts way more into the inks. You know, inks is
Yeah,
where his bread and butter is now. But you know, back when he wasn't as confident, I think, you know, and excuse me if I'm calling out Skottie without, you know, just speaking through my butt, but you know, it wasn't as confident in his inking abilities. So, you know, he relied more on the pencils. But again, it gave this life to the pencils. I just love, yeah. No, you should have adjusted the Tyler or Dustin's not affiliated with Tyler.
no, I
um
couldn't get to it fast enough.
no, it's fair. No, I mean
Well,
it's again, I just love it. It reminds me of like Joe Mad's too, like Joe Mad, the way he would pencil as well. Like just it gets those heavy outlines, and then I just love the shading. You know, it's not necessary, but it just really adds to these pieces. But yeah, the blue just really makes that stuff pop in such an
it's good.
awesome way. So
And you brought this up earlier about the I Hate Fairyland pages. This
yeah,
is getting down to the last little bit they
yep.
have there. So
Thinner
I will
and thinner, like
caution
you said. Yeah,
I will caution anybody that's going to Terrificon, if you ever want any I Hate Fairyland art straight from Skottie and Stupid Fresh Mess and Megan
yeah,
and the crew, I would not hesitate to pick one of these up, because by the time, if Terrificon or one of those cons are the only ones you go to and you're waiting for them to come back around next year, you may not get a shot, because I Hate Fairyland art was gobbled up so fast
yeah.
at Heroes. I
Especially
can't.
by us. I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
that's all I got was I hate Fairyland art. So
the one thing you have going for you is Seth, Tyler, and Dustin will not be at
yes,
Terrificon. So
though
yeah,
if anybody is going for real, if I was going, hands down, I'd pick up the early Larry and the early Duncan development.
yeah,
Um,
that's good. Good
Again, they were
stuff.
just some of my favorite pages, and yeah, it would go really well with the Gert that I have now, and it's just so cool to get that history. And again, I love the text. Was Larry going to be a turtle, a pillow? You know,
Pillow,
just
yeah,
you
it's
know, I don't really know.
and I agree with Mad Comic here.
Yes,
That tree, the
he's
I
yeah,
zoomed in on that. It's funny you
very
mentioned that.
Zelda, very
Yeah,
you know. No, and those unfinished pages are really cool too, especially for that one because I mean it's looks pretty much finished almost like from just the photo itself. So I'd be
oh,
curious, you know, what exactly it is, but
I'm not only the president, I'm also a client.
yeah,
That's an old hair club for men. You know, you may be too young to remember that, Tyler. Those commercials. You'd pull up the toupee. Anyway.
no, please, I would love for you to visualize the commercial.
Yes. I'm following it.
Lots
Can't
of
get up.
X-Men.
Yes, but
Lots
that's
of I
great.
mean there was a decent amount at Heroes as well, so
Well, the this X-Men page too. I mean, there was a one double page spread. If I'm
yes.
remembering correctly, it was incredible. This one having it all on one 11 by 17 Bristol. Yeah, this one I would like. I started. I'd like to see the price on it because in my mind this one is going to be one of the higher priced ones just
Yeah,
because it's so detailed. There's so many characters on
so many
there.
characters.
It's
Yeah,
edged. It's edge to edge art. So I yeah, this
still.
one's really cool. It's really cool.
No, this like you said, it fits so much
Oh,
into the
absolutely,
11 by
Becker.
17. Yeah, and again, it's just I don't know why it shocks me, but I'm just like, man, I thought we had a good at heroes, and
Hmm.
it's like you're like, oh, they, how much left could they have? And it's like, bam, they've got pieces left.
Yeah, there's an arsenal
But
of art that is unheard
yeah.
of in the Scotty. Well, the
No,
box that I
this
saw.
yeah, 11 by 7. Well, I was just gonna say the 11 by 17. I agree. I'd honestly prefer this over the double page spreads just because it's more up close and like you
Hmm.
said, all the characters and everything. So
Well, the box in that image I was referring to that had the Oz pages in it, it looked like there's another box. So I'm assuming there are boxes of this all this archival art that Scotty has, and whenever I read that comment about I hate Fairyland art getting thinner and thinner, I read it as our archives are getting thinner and thinner because I didn't have time to like properly read it until I read my took a picture and saw it later, and I was thinking with all these cons, it seems like every con that we hear about Scotty and Stupid Fresh Mess going to, the amount of art sales seems to keep going up and up.
yeah,
So even I mean Scotty's been doing this for more than a year or two, but you'd think at some point it's not a never ending black hole of art. There has to be a limit of what he wants to sell
yeah.
and what he wants to keep. So I think right now, especially with some of this older art and more prelims and pencil stuff coming out, we're probably in a 2 or 3 year period here that it's like this is the prime time to get some of this stuff before it starts dwindling where there's all the art is like
Yeah.
getting thinner and thinner as he becomes writing more and it's a lot just maybe cover art and boy art that's going to be coming out for the
Well,
new
just yeah,
project.
and recent stuff. Yeah, I mean, if you're wanting, and that's exactly why I picked up, the I Hate Fairyland pages because as much as I love some of the other stuff like the Harry Potter, unfinished commission, like you said, we're just not going to be able to get this stuff at a
Thank you,
certain
Becker.
point. At a certain point, there's going to be no more I Hate Fairyland art for sale. Whether that's just because the few remaining pages he's holding on to, which again, it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, a lot of this stuff he's probably held on to for quite a while, and again, to see the older stuff like Oz and X-Men and Spider Clan and I Hate
Yeah.
Fairyland and all this stuff, again, it's yeah, it's a diamond, not a dime a dozen. It's the opposite of a dime a
Yeah,
dozen.
yeah, yeah.
Where like you said, we're just not gonna see this eventually, and eventually it'll just be from third party sellers if you want something like this. And yeah, like you said, I couldn't, like you said, to say that you would want to get that piece sooner rather than later. I kind of blinked there
Exactly.
for a moment.
No, no,
Um,
needle in the haystack aspects going on here, because
yeah,
if you think Scotty's did a lot of art and you think Scotty sold a lot of art, I challenge anybody to go out to the secondary market and see what Scotty art is available. And there's not a lot of Scotty art available. Like, and I've been trying, and you'll see,
yeah.
I've got one I bought that I'm going to show tonight. That I've tried to pick up some of the ones that have been hanging around a while that nobody's gotten, and the chances the new art that's popping up is not it's not out there very much. So people that
Well,
buy this
especially
tend to keep it.
yeah, well, especially this stuff. I mean, this stuff is, people like Ken who bought it, when it was
Hey
super
Keith.
super accessible and and cheaper on eBay and stuff secondhand, and everything. So yeah, I mean, for this stuff to pop up is rare, especially from the man himself and his team. So yeah, isn't
Yeah.
most of it on your wall, Becker?
Oh man. We'll get back to Shane, but yeah, that's you cutting me deep, Shrek. You cutting me deep. Makes it tough for those who can't make it to the one or two shows he goes to grab a piece. Those of you who can make it, just yeah, it is to that point. But it's kind of odd the fact that back whenever I first started buying Scotty art, it was really right around the time when Felix was his rep, his art rep for a period of time, and it seemed like there was quite a bit of art that was out there. but were sleeping on it more, and I don't like using that phrase either, sleeping on it, but I'll say it for this. People weren't taking
Just weren't
advantage of.
as aware, I would say, or like
Yeah,
it was just more unaware people, than
that's a better way to put it. And but there was so much out there that you could actually get and look at and see, and you had opportunities. There were certain pieces that sold out fast, like they do now. And it's odd to think about. There were a few times whenever even Skottie was started, they launched Stupid Fresh Mess, SkottieYoung.com, and there was some art that didn't sell out right away, that it stayed in the shop for a little bit, some daily
yeah,
sketches. But now that's as his popularity
that does not happen.
has kept going up and up. Yeah, even going to shows, it's we saw Tyler. There was lines of people waiting to see the art,
Yeah.
and
I mean, we got honestly, we got lucky. And I mean, that
mhm,
was after like I was at somebody else's, I was at Dragota's booth and then was like, well, he's not even here yet. So I'll just go back to Scottie's to get the art. And yeah, I was having to kind of already elbow some people out of the way, to make sure I'd be able to flip through and get the pieces I wanted, kind of a deal. So,
yeah,
um,
and no joke, there are sellouts that happen that fast because really to order
yeah,
on Scotty's website, if you have a card preloaded in there, it's add to cart, checkout, submit, and you're done. I mean, it's a really quick process the way they have it lined up for. But and you can only do so much with pricing to even negate that fact because if you're throwing up prices that you think is going to allow people to be pickier and have more time, now it just seems like Scotty's art is so hot right now that there's like no limit.
yeah,
That's right. Yeah. So it's the piece. If you see a piece available and you're thinking, I like that, I don't love it, I'm going to wait for a better piece. There may not be an opportunity. If you see a piece you like, I would suggest even thinking about getting it, thinking so you can have a piece of the art, because it's going to eventually be when you get to a place where you're like, oh, there's no more art out there. You're going to be thinking about that piece and thinking, oh, I should have got that piece. I should have picked that one up because now I may not have an opportunity to get one in that same price range that's even of that same quality and
and
detail.
yeah, and again, and kind of to use your term to the sleep on, I think a lot of people sleep on again the development pages. They're not official comic book pages. They're just sketch pages and stuff. But again, I mean, that's to me personally, that's almost just as cool, if not cooler, than the finished pages or an interior or something, or like something on the left, or well, some of the unfinished stuff.
Yeah, and Becker's got a good
Yeah,
point. He's happy with the pieces he got, and there's nothing wrong. Nobody needs to keep buying just for the sake of buying. Yeah, I heard it when I said it. If you're happy with what you got,
yeah,
but so close to 100 now, so close to 100. So, um, but like Becker said, he thought about a CGC remark, and I've heard a few people say this that they've kind of contemplated whether to get one, whether not to
yeah,
get one. But when you can, if you do have a chance to go to a con and pick up a piece of art that you can kind of flip through the book and see, the I guess the good thing about having a CGC remark is you get to pick the character you want, you get to pick the book you want on it, and it's going to be a quick remark, but at least it's going to be something that you dictate because you can't go to a con and say, "Hey, Scotty, will you draw me a Catwoman?"
yeah,
Because he's so insanely busy with everything else, he just can't do that at cons anymore. But if you send in the CGC and say, "Hey, Scotty, please send us, Catwoman remark," that's what you get. So, oh, you took a drink, so had to wet the
oh,
whistle.
come again.
I said, had to wet the whistle.
Oh yeah. No, I mean it's, and to be fair, I did the same, Becker, because I thought about getting another remark. But I got my pieces at Heroes, and there's other artists that I want to uh save up for. We just had Jamie Jones on. I love Brett Bean's stuff. Derek's having his sale coming up, so I got to kind of pick and choose as well. But yeah, it's there's at least having those options is nice. And even I know it's not the same at all, but even having the unoriginal art is at least some way of kind of being able to still get that same experience in a sense of looking at the art up close and seeing the pencils and the inks and that kind of stuff, which again I'm so glad that they offer that. So
Yeah, me too. And some of those unoriginal art covers are so iconic
yeah,
that in order to have it in your collection in that state of being, that's the only way
yeah,
you can do it.
it's
So,
gonna be the only way. So
All right. I don't think there's anything really new about the list. If anybody's seen their con instructions before, uh, anything that you buy at the table includes a signature. That's some of the things they bold. Have the books out of the bags and boards so you're not fumbling with them. Also, it's just for if you're fumbling with them trying to get them out quickly, there's a good chance you can damage them as you pull them out, and there's your as you feel in the pressure of rushing. And it's also just kind of a common courtesy to the artist that's signing and the people that are lined up behind you. So
No, for sure. Yeah.
that's right. A limit of 40 books. So no trying to sneak
Oh, the
41 in there.
same. Yeah. Same as Heroes, I think. 40.
But this is this is what they're going to have. Skottie's create their own books. Everybody can read what I'm reading, but I'm trying to see if anything stands out. The exclusive covers, stupid fresh mess hats, unoriginal art prints. They may even have some previously sold out exclusives. So that'll be fun to see what all
Yeah.
they bring to that. And they're debuting some funky new merch at Terrificon. Okay, I missed that. This is why I was reading it out loud, just not just to make people bored, but are the socks going to be? Are the
Yeah. The sock. You remember, you can skip. You don't have to. Next
are
time
the,
you can. Yeah, I can
I
pull it
know.
up. Yeah, the socks are going to debut at Terrificon.
I missed that. Now
Yeah.
I'm very jealous of everybody getting to go pick up the socks. So,
It's yeah, and I feel comfortable saying this because it was on Substack, so people can read it. And then I'm not saying this because I made the comment. I was like, man, I can't wait to purchase these from the store. And Megan was incredibly kind enough to say, I've got a pair, saved with your name on it if we happen to sell out, at the convention and stuff. Because yeah, I've been looking forward to the I Hate Fairyland merch. I cannot wait. Even if they didn't, I'd gladly wait, as long as necessary to be able to pick these up. So, yeah, the fact we're getting stupid fresh mess socks and the I Hate Fairyland socks with the fluff off on the bottom, I
yeah.
I love that. It's so good.
So I guess the poll we need to ask: do you have Skottie sign the socks or not?
I probably wouldn't because I would actually wear those, or if I did, then I'd probably buy the two pairs. Like have one that I just kept and it's signed by him, and
Hmm.
then the other ones that I would actually kind of wear. I guess kind of similar to the way that I have my stupid fresh mess hat. So.
Yeah. Okay. Does he sign the sock or does he sign the paper around the sock, the packaging?
I mean, I'm fine with that. Honestly, like if there's room on the sock, I think it'd be funny to have him sign the sock. So, I mean, it would
Okay.
absorb and it'd be kind of messy, but messy signatures, as we'll see, are some of my
So
favorites.
that's right.
So,
Does he sign with his right hand or his left hand on the
exactly. That's
sock? So
yeah.
all right, let's go back.
Hang on, I got it. I got it.
I know how to do it.
I got
I got
you.
excited
You
earlier. Like
blasted. I was like, oh my goodness, we're just spoiling air now. Oh,
yes. All right. So the socks will be there. Anybody get
yeah.
socks? Please post them to the group because I am
Yes.
excited, and make sure they're on your feet.
Yeah.
We can make Quentin Tarantino happy.
Yeah. If anything, put them on and then have Skottie sign them just to make it as
Yeah.
awkward as possible. So.
Yeah. And just pictures of your socks. We don't need legs. We don't
Yeah,
need all
not the
that.
yeah.
Yeah. No, let's not get creepy. Let's get- All right. This is. I just wanted to
Yeah.
really, dance really lightly on this. The Franken Scotty.
I'm gonna
The
dance heavily on it.
the You lost, man. That was good. That was a good one. I applaud you on that one. So, Tyler, I'm not going to steal your thunder on this, man, because you had one of the greatest comments of what this should be called.
I won't. I was gonna say like the other part, but that we talked about. But
No, no, no.
my
But
my first thought when seeing this, I was like, man, first off, this is awesome. Like just again, the writing I Hate Fairyland is the best job ever. Getting to see more Derek Loftman art. But I immediately clocked it on the face and I was like, that looks like Skottie. Like that
it
just
does.
looks like Skottie. It's a guy with the beard wearing a hat. I was like, there's no way this isn't Skottie. And then seeing, the staples. So clearly, it's kind of multiple pieces put together and stuff. And I was like, okay.
Yeah. What did you
Like
refer to it as?
yeah,
It's so good.
it puts a spin on young Frankenstein. So I was like,
That's it.
if
I
that
like it.
doesn't, if I haven't called that, because I feel pretty confident in calling, there's got to be a young Frankenstein drop in there somewhere. Like, if not, then I'll be shocked. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's I can't wait to see the reveal of this character, especially with like the legs. They look like it's like a minotaur's legs, and then like the pauldrons. Either they're the chain or like the link around the arm, or it looks like maybe there's pauldrons. But yeah, Ironmonger. I mean, it just looks really
Yeah.
cool. Whatever.
I agree.
So
But the young Frankenstein, I love that.
I
That was
was like, I felt, I was
I
like,
missed it.
yeah, I was like, oh, I was like, because they've been,
It's right there.
doing all the puns and play on words, with the issues lately, and I was like, man, this, I really hope, because I was like, I immediately was like, man, this has got to be it. If not, then like I said, I'll be surprised, but I'm excited. I can't wait.
Yeah, make sure and tune in next week because I'm sure we'll talk to the Derek about this, and he probably
Oh
won't be able
yeah,
to tell
yeah,
us a whole lot about it,
yeah.
but he can maybe give us a few nuggets.
See, I'm assuming this would be 44.
46, I'm assuming. Anoki's 44,
Or no, sorry. So yeah, 44. Yeah,
and then Pit
46.
Popeye's 45. So I'm assuming this is 46.
46. Yeah,
That's
correct.
just an
Yeah,
assumption, though.
yeah,
Once again, let me bring up the
yeah.
banner.
We're not affiliated. Yeah.
I'm so slow by the time. Well, we could have been on to 3 different subjects by the time.
You say I just need to, yeah, just I can read your mind and just go to. Now it's,
He says what we're
again,
thinking.
we get a little bit of a scoop now, like from stuff, but again, we don't get everything. We're not affiliated. We don't ask for
No,
it. We get what we get. We have these people on, and some of it we get while we're listening. We're asking questions along with you, the viewers. So,
that's right.
and so this will probably be that as well. So
We get what we get, and we don't throw a fit.
I like that. Yeah.
All right, I wanted to drop these in real quick. I've been sharing them with the
Mm.
group, and we shared some last week when Jamie
Yep.
was on. But
Yeah.
for
These we
anybody
shared. Yeah.
that got a commission from Jamie, these were so incredibly good, and he said he's working on getting them out by the end of the week or next week. So he's like banging through them. I love the one image of the. It's like it looked like he had a cup of a adult beverage there by when he was doing his commissions. I was going to ask him about that in one of
In
the
the
pictures.
story, or I don't know if I
Like
caught that.
it may have been in one of his stories, and I cropped it from here, but I thought
Now
that
I'm
was
now I'm curious. I always love like our snafu when I moved the one box that was covering up a certain. Oh,
yeah.
I see. I know which one. Yeah,
You
that's
see the one I'm thinking about? Yeah,
an adult beverage.
I thought that's what it was,
You
but
are, you and your, oh goodness, it never gets old, people.
so Speedball Becker, I'm not
Yeah,
sure if he's still with us, was
I
there. Marine
again,
had
yeah,
Jack Skeleton.
yeah.
Matt, I think his name was Matt. I don't have my list in front of me here.
That
Uh,
speedball is still one of my favorites.
it
I
is
just
nice.
love that.
The Helicorn was mine.
Another great one. Yeah, the smoke.
I
But
think this is Melissa's. I think
yeah,
Melissa's a Spider Punk, and
man, I
then
need a spider punk from Jamie in a bad way now.
yeah,
Like it looks so good.
Dre had the
Mm,
crypto.
yep.
I can't remember if it had Man Bat, Usagi, and Ghost Rider, but they're
Yes.
just
The Ghost Rider. I just
oh
love the color. So good.
yeah. Look at the top left hand corner of Usagi, and you can see
Yeah,
the shadow
you
of
can
the
see the
adult beverage.
shadow of the aforementioned adult.
Adult beverage. Yeah, I'm glad you like it, Becker. It is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, the
Love the
Usagi, I must say,
Usagi.
I didn't call it Usagi. Yeah, the Usagi is great. You know,
The Usagi made me smile when I saw it, so
yeah,
I knew that was good. Uh, yeah, not a spot, but yeah, he did a good job. The blow in the bubble, that's so good. Yeah, Zach Summers had the Ghost Rider.
yeah.
Agree, Andrew.
There
The
you go. Yeah,
punk
Zach's
was
there. He's saying, yeah, so happy.
awesome, man. Glad to have you on, Zach. I hadn't
Yeah.
seen any comment. I was wondering if you're on, but yeah, when I saw that, I had to look up who had the Ghost Rider too. Whenever I
Mm,
saw it, so yeah, Usagi is perfect.
yeah.
He was just nailing them all. He just and then Constantine was from
Yes.
our good buddy
Yeah.
Seth, and then Derpy is his name.
Yep.
Derpy.
Yep.
Okay,
Derpy.
good.
So, for
Good.
anyone who has not watched the new Netflix hit animated movie, K-pop Demon Hunters, this is the cat character named Derpy. From the movie, I honestly, like I told Jamie when he sent it, I really couldn't think of one particular cat. Like there were a lot that came to mind, and I almost pulled the trigger on doing a Darksiders figure because we had talked
Hmm.
about it on the show, and I thought that'd be really cool. But if anything, I'd probably wanted to do the full character. I think not just the bust. So I thought this one would be such a silly character, and he said he had fun doing it. I mean, it's just so silly. But yeah, it's such a cool character, and yeah, he nailed it. So yeah, the
Yeah.
Constantine with the skull. I mean, it's just, yeah, so many good pieces.
Well, it was Kirk. Kirk Fredericks, I think. So. I want to make sure I don't butcher his last name.
Mm.
But whenever I posted the last round, and I posted Jamie, if you go to Jamie's Art of Jamie Jones website, he does have the full figure. He
Yes,
doesn't have the
available.
head
Yeah.
sketch available, but the full figure is available for 200. And he said he had ordered a full figure Constantine after seeing
Oh, really?
these. So yeah,
I
it
mean,
was.
that's completely fair. I mean, it's one of those interesting things, where you kind of go back and forth, with a character, whether or not they'd be better as a bust or better as a, or I guess I shouldn't say better, but just, because again, I honestly love this because I don't know if he would have done the same having that skull and the smoke, with the bust, it
Yeah.
feels more fitting versus the full character, he might do something different. Or same with Ghost Rider, just getting that blaze of fire, around his head. So, um, yeah, no,
There's
yeah.
he's this is the good majority of them. There's still, I know Shane. We're waiting to see Shane's. He's got a
Mm.
cool one. Y'all had a Morpheus from the Matrix. Uh,
Oh yeah, yeah,
Bizarro. We saw the start of Bizarro, but we had not seen the finish.
yeah.
There's a
True.
there's a Freddy Krueger. There's an Erica Slaughter that we're still waiting on. There's someone that's in a Joker blank, and
Mm.
off air we saw the start of that one. That one looked really
Yeah,
good
we
too.
saw the
So
the crazy case it came in. So
yeah, the Gator Guard. That
yeah, the
was
Gator Guard. Yeah, that's what it's. I couldn't remember what its name was.
that was a pleasure as well. But
Yeah.
Jamie, we can't thank him enough for doing this, and hopefully sometime in September or October we'll be able to get Jamie back on he's talking about moving to a studio in Philly. So maybe in October he'll come back on and join us again.
Is it this one? I think you can reach because he's kind of split now between, or it might be this one.
It's that one that has the commission on it,
Okay.
the big cartel site,
You
and
can get
it's
his
under his.
comics at the Power Pulp. Yeah, his commission stuff is through this one still. So
If you go to the Pulptobers, it's like the art. It's like Pulptober. He has about 6 of those left on his site, and then right below that, there's a picture. There's like a sketch of Doctor Doom, and that is his commission spot. So if you click on the Doctor
hmm.
Doom, it'll open up to the $200 full figure commission. So well worth it.
I don't know if you saw too. He asked if we ever got the file of the available pieces.
Have
For
not got that yet.
yeah,
I asked him. I know he's been busy with some other projects that he's working on. So I'm gonna wait about a week and then ask again. But he said he had quite a few left, and I really want to show those to the group because I think there'll be some ones that people will want. So
yeah. No, I definitely look forward to eventually getting some more commissions from Jamie, especially next year at Heroes. But hopefully even between then, because yeah, it's just so fun to see what he does. So
yeah, gator guards are no joke. He showed us and kind of how the screws and all that they're in there. So
yeah.
very very cool. Okay, this is the part. I know I'm excited to see Tyler's in person, and I've got a
Oh
few,
yeah.
I've got about 3 things to show. So, Tyler, if
I
you want to go
yeah,
first, you want me to go first,
yeah,
or
I can, or whichever way. If do you want to? I don't know. Yeah.
you were reaching for it, so
Okay.
I've got to grab
Okay.
mine. So,
That's fair. Um, so speaking of Jamie, I did want to just show off because again, he's still part of the conversation, being in the commissions and everything. So, when we had him on the show, I did some digging for some of his backlog of comics that I hadn't read, and so I picked up. This was the complete collection of monkeys fighting robots that he did with Sardo. I said Michael, I think, or Matthew Sardo. Apologies. This was a Kickstarter they did. So like I said, I found this book at a bookstore, but this collects all the comic strips that Jamie did the art for with Matthew, which I thought were super cool.
oh, that is cool.
And yeah, and again, I just like the format too. I like also the self portraits that he had in the back of Matthew and himself. It is a really good self portrait, Jamie there. So this was super cool. I haven't read it yet. Like I said, I just got it today, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. And then just in terms of comics, I picked up a few backlogs. So I didn't realize, and it makes sense, but these image first that they'll print, they do multiple printing. So this was last year's. I don't think I got this one. I got the first one they did, and it'll do like a new one each year. And I think the main thing that changes is just like the color on the side. But again, being a completionist, specifically with I Hate Fairyland, I wanted to add this one into the collection. And then I had also missed out, unfortunately, with my local comic store, but I did finally get 3 of the blank variants.
Oh, cool.
I was planning on maybe doing the remark, but again, I'm definitely going to save one for Brett Bean. Or maybe Brett and Ryan together, because I thought that would be really cool if I had them kind of face off like the Invincible one that Brett recently did. And then I also finally got or I wanted to show off the Goofy as Spider-Man that everybody got. Absolutely love this cover. Again, this one is probably my favorite, even over the Iron Man one, which I know is
Yeah, that it's great.
blasphemous to
That's a great
say. But the one that I was most excited for and was so happy to get was the personal collection drop.
Drum roll. Let's build it up.
Yeah, drum roll. Everybody knew I wanted it. I had my finger on the trigger as soon as it dropped. The beautiful, fantastic right-handed signature of Skottie Young.
Monstrosity. That is the signature.
Yes, it's so good. I don't know why. I think it's just because he's left-handed, which I always gave my brother a hard time for because he's left-handed. So to find out, when I found out Skottie was left-handed, I was like, oh, wow, that's wild. And then when he did this right-handed signature, I was like, I have to have this. Like, I'm a right-handed. Like, this just feels right. And I like the way that Stupid Fresh Mess put it on their story. They were like, the right-handed signature went to the right fan, and I was like, I did really, really want this one. So, and again, I love these covers. The Itsy Bitsy Spider is still my favorite, but I loved this one as well. This is the first one they did, and so yeah, to have his crazy signature with the custom label, even if it's a 9.0, it's totally fine. Yeah, it looks left-handed because the screen is flipped exactly.
That's great, man. I'm glad you got that. I was really, really I was nervous for you. I was nervous.
I was worried. Yeah, it was the first to sell. I double checked. All right, I'm pretty sure it was the first to sell. I found out from Shane. Shane was also tempted in it. Thankfully, Shane went for another one, or else we would have probably had to been fighting for button clickage. But yeah, super excited to have this one, and because again, it's with those April Fool's ones, there just weren't too many of them that they actually. I think it was just this one and the Rainbow Signature. I think those are the only 2. They couldn't, of course, do the cheeseburger because that wasn't possible.
So. No, that one was rough, but yeah, that whenever we saw it was going up, I know that we were nervous for you because we've been talking about that since April, and here we are in August. So for 4 months, you've been wanting to get that one, and to finally
has it really? Circle. Oh my goodness! I guess it has been a long. Holy cow!
Yeah,
no. As soon as they made the announcement, I was like, "This is it. Go time! Like I gotta be on the ball. I know how quickly this stuff can sell out, and and there were a lot of other great options. Again, I also wish I would have been able to grab the Itsy Bitsy Spider cover, the 1 in 100, the black and white signature, the other one. But yeah, if I had to get any of them, the right hand signature was by far and away my favorite. So
absolutely. Did you say let's go before the sale started?
Oh yeah, I was like let's go. I was like roll out. I was just refreshing. Like, and I have a gamepad that I use, and it tells me the seconds too. So I was like 59, like 58. 59, like just making sure to just recheck and go as fast as possible. So
I realize what my goodbye saying is now, as we were saying it, because it's a yabba dabba doo. That's what, as I'm leaving work, I'll go yabba dabba doo.
That's completely fair. Do you also slap your feet against the pavement as you
slap them against each other and slide down the dinosaur tail that we have in our break room and head out to my foot powered vehicle? So
that all makes perfect sense. So
before I show my stuff, I got to ask a question here. I don't know if you were busy showing stuff and couldn't. But I didn't realize you could get sponsorships on YouTube shows. Like, what are we? What's our
get some ads. I think you have to reach like a certain subscription or like a certain number of subscribers or viewers. Or I mean, Becker would definitely be able to tell us more.
Yeah, I think Becker had a company reach out to him to sponsor his show, so he could promote it.
Yeah, or if they reach out, then you show off the product and kind of a deal. So.
Pepto-Bismol. It's not just for cons.
You joke. I love Pepto-Bismol. I drink it out of the bottle whenever I need to take it. I got that from my dad. And you keep it cold too. The secret to Pepto-Bismol is you keep the bottle in the fridge and you keep it cold. and you just chug it whenever you're not feeling
And
great. So yeah,
Tyler's been telling me he's had adult beverages in his cup for years. It's Pepto Bismol,
really, honestly,
little
at
pink
this point in my
mustache.
life, it,
Yeah,
it really wouldn't surprise me. The gastrointestinal problems that my father passed down to me will haunt me for the rest of my life. So yeah, Pepto Bismol is my friend.
that's right. Oh, back to money or financial manners.
There we go.
Because I tell you what, hey, we're just doing it for fun. This is just to hang out with you great people that are with us.
Yeah, but if
We
we
do
get the money, then we can get the
get the
jackets. So
cash and we get the good buddy. We'll have a lot more good buddies if we start getting money. I
yeah.
have a feeling. So all right. The
And
stuff
sorry,
I got a few.
before you go to, or I guess I'll ask it, but then you can go. But I was
Go.
curious because Seth also claimed, I forgot which one, Shane, were you able to pick up? I couldn't recall off the top of my head which one Shane got, but I
Uh,
remember it being a good one as well.
I
So
think Shane got the same one I got.
it was the
The
1 in 100, right? I thought.
Yeah, I think he got
Yeah.
the 1 in 100 uh 70 issue 70. Yeah,
Okay.
the Skottie with the
Very good.
because the same thing that Becker was we were going back and forth. He's like, I should, I don't I'm do I want to get the 9.6? And I was like, you need to get it. It's Skottie. It's Skottie throwing the thing. It's from his personal collection.
Yeah, it's
You
honestly
got
that would have been a really great one to get as well. So
so
I mean that cover, yeah, is so good.
I think me, Seth, yeah, see, me, not me, Seth, me, Shane, and Becker got the
Mm.
three, at least the three that were available that we saw because it sold out after Becker got his 9.6.
Oh,
So
that's crazy. Sorry, so I'm actually going through and looking at what's left. But there's still quite a few of the 1 in 100 sketch variants that are signed by
that's
Skottie.
really surprising. I thought
Yeah,
those were the
not
big
the
ones.
number 70, but they've got 66, 67, 68, and 69 still with
Okay,
multiple available for some of those. So um,
nice. So make sure and go pick them up so I'm not
yeah.
tempted to get the other four that
I
are
know.
missing.
I really wish I hadn't looked because now that I know that, yeah, 66 is still available, the Itsy Bitsy Spider, I'm like, ooh.
Ah, yes.
But yes, I'm excited to see, especially with another piece added, what
Yeah,
that
it's one you've
entails.
seen
So.
before, but
Oh, okay. So
no,
yes, there's the
it's yeah, I've showed it to you before, like
70.
as it being available, but I hadn't showed it. So this is the one that Shane, and just the fact for anybody that can see that, that is what is so cool about it from the
Mm,
collection of Scotty Young.
yeah.
So I mean that's what really drew us in there. The little
And
logo
I
that
like the little Scotty logo behind the number two. That's such a nice
yeah,
touch behind the grading. Yeah,
and
that
then
one is I love that cover so much. It's so good.
and then the back has the traditional. I mean that's what
Mm.
was on the back of all of them. All right, and last but not least, I shared this piece a while back. It's been up for sale forever, and finally I said no more.
Oh, very nice. The Gambit.
So
I love that. I love that is one that I would love to own too as a colored paper sketch. I love those that he used to do at the conventions. They just add so much pop.
yeah, and
That's super cool.
this one's from 2010, and it's set on
Mm.
eBay for forever. Like I mean it was
I was following that one as well. Yeah, I was surprised, that it stayed on there.
so
I mean, especially with how many Gambit fans I feel like there are and how great the piece is.
thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there so
That's
one I like Becker's comment of, yeah, thanks a lot for the FOMO. You know how many movies I'm gonna have to get out of Scotty to even um
me.
but Shane, yeah, Shane, there were a few 9.8. I think that there was a handful of each, it seemed like, at least for some of the 1 in 100s and such. So
Oh, sure. I'll post a picture to the group too.
here, I'll put you up again.
Oh, my fat fingers.
Oh no.
But just the detail.
Yeah.
It's hard to appreciate it in an image or that, but hopefully the screen's pretty clear.
No, it's coming. I mean, it's honestly your camera's really great quality, so it's as good as you can get without being there in person.
That's like Bizarro World to hear you say that about my camera. Doesn't sound right.
Wait a minute. Yep, there we go. Yeah, Britain, Mon Ami, what a beaut. Got
Okay.
to get that occasion in there. So
And Shane, Shane had posted he's literally going to pull the trigger on it about an hour after I bought it, and I waited on this one. This one was up for about a year, so
it's
I
yeah, it's
yeah.
been
So
up there for quite some time. So yeah,
all
it's
right, you can make me little again. I'm trying to hide my face.
oh, okay. I was wondering what was happening here.
Knowing how good my camera is now, I'm afraid to see the pores on my face. So oh, no problem, Keith. Glad to do that. Oh, yeah, why are you? It's like
It's the
the
opposite of
wicked.
when you kick me. I'll just blow you up really big, and then that'll
Yeah,
be
like
that'll be my
this.
retribution.
Yeah, don't do that. We're having fun. We are friends. No new items this week. Next week we'll have I Hate Fairyland coming out. So uh, nothing new this week,
Nope.
unless I missed something. I might have. This was a cool drop by
Yes, it's interesting.
Robert
Yeah.
Paulson, who's also named Calvin. Uh, this I did not see this coming, even though it's King Spawn 50. Skottie will have a cover appears, cover C, and it comes out in October. So
That'll be. I love his Spawn covers. The last one would have been the birthday one that we got for 250, right? I think.
I didn't Gert have one.
Oh, you're right. The Christmas,
Yeah,
the
Christmas one.
Santa Christmas. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Yep. No, you're
but I
right.
think that
Yeah.
I thought I was misremembering, but yeah, there's not the point is there's not a lot of them. There's
No.
pretty
Yeah.
few. So
Yeah.
this is a really cool. And do you count Skottie dressing up as Spawn in the daily strip from the Image
Oh,
anthology?
I forget in the
The
bed, the bedroom.
bedrooms,
Yes,
bedroom
that
scenes.
was so good.
That one sold really quickly too, and I thought
I yeah, that's
I'd
another
like
one.
to meet the person that bought that one. Just to
Yeah,
say,
hanging that up. Yeah, proudly displayed.
yeah, that one was funny, but I don't know if I'd have been able to display that one in the house. So,
Yeah, you would have to have like a sticky note or something over.
for that. So, all right, and the other big news that dropped during the
Oh, good.
Terrificon Substack letter was the Invisible Man, limited to 750 copies. And there was one of the guys from Canada. My mind just went blank. I want to say Quinn. I apologize for dropping it, but he had messaged on the group saying Quinn Bogesley, I think maybe,
Mm,
about a group of him and like a bunch of other Canadians were getting together to buy these so they could make the shipping costs more affordable and they could like split
yeah.
them up when they get there. And he was wondering what the limits were, and I was like, well, before they've been 4, they've been 6, they've been 5, but this one came out and it's limited to 8.
Mm,
So I messaged, yeah, Quinn. Yeah, thanks, Keith. Thanks, Keith said it was Quinn. I just didn't want to say his name wrong, but that's great. So they'll be able to buy them in a bulk of 8 and then split them up when they get across the border. So
yeah. No, that's super nice. I mean, again, it's tough. The shipping being flat. It's no longer you can get free up to a certain point and stuff. And so yeah, if you're especially shipping to a different country, then that makes it more difficult. So no, definitely nice to have that limit of 8 for that kind of particular reason. Oh, we're shipping to Canada max 4 per package. He's thinking. Um,
oh
but I mean, especially if you've been going after this set, it's such a great set. So much love for the Universal monsters. And again, I love how each one is so distinct and unique in its style and presentation. This one included, I love the blue color and for the background and the sketchiness. The Invisible Man, how he's peeling off the bandages. I mean, it's
yeah,
just so fitting and perfect. The cigarette. Which means then that my favorite is saved for last, Wolfman,
that's
if we
right.
get it. But there's no
You've
way
got
we
to,
don't
you've
get
got to,
Wolfman.
you've
Like it,
got
you
to.
can't. No offense, but Invisible. If we got Invisible Man and not Wolfman, that would be wild to me.
Yeah,
Um, but no, I mean, I love these, and again, I don't think we'll get a poster out of these or a print, but it'll still be really cool to display these next to each other individually. So.
I like the color blue they use because it almost matches our screen on
It
Scotty
does, yeah.
Talk.
It's a
So
little bit
it's off,
desaturated, but yeah, it,
off.
it blends in kind of like the Invisible Man. So
That was not done on purpose.
no, it's not. It is funny. Yeah, now that you mention that, yeah,
Nothing we do is on purpose.
exactly.
Yeah, that's a great
Oof.
point, Keith. So yeah, you gotta. But thankfully, $60 Canadian is a lot less than $60 US.
Yeah.
Conversion rate is at least a little bit in the favor there. And we talked about socks.
Hey,
Hey,
Football
but
sucks.
before we're only an hour 14 minutes into the show, and I feel like we're winding down.
Yeah.
We've gotten so much content out there so fast. We had the shotgun approach tonight. We didn't, little single shots. We like just fired it all off at one time,
Yeah.
and um, yeah, I'm very excited for next week's show. Derek hyped it up on the Substack today, and I think that's what added a few viewers to our YouTube channel, a few
Mm,
subscribers to the YouTube channel. So thank you for doing that. But
yes.
maybe this time, hopefully this time, we'll be able to see Derek on camera. So I promise you, he was on with us last
Yeah.
time. That
To get
was the real
the
Derek.
double camera. Yeah. So that way,
Yeah,
yeah, the non-believers can be uh proven otherwise. But
that's
no,
right.
I mean even not to say that I don't want to see Derek's face, but again, just to be able to look at the art like we did and be able to, get the sketch from Dunk. I mean, it was just so cool. Um, so I can't wait to have him back on. He was so incredibly nice with his time. Again,
Very generous.
immediately signed on for a second episode. That was the first time we've gotten that from a guest. To be able to just come back immediately after they're done. So and then
Yeah,
be able to talk about the episode. And it will be again the 14th. That will be a Thursday.
something different. Something
Yeah,
different.
Derek had posted Wednesday because we have it in our heads. Wednesdays our show has been that way, since the beginning. But this one's going to be Thursday, just to give everyone a chance to read the comic, because we will be going through the whole thing. Just because we want you to see the art too. We got to see all the art for the last issue.
Yeah.
But it's you just got to see it. I mean, it's just so good, and especially again to hear the stories that
Oh yeah.
Derek will accompany the images with. So
Every fluffing page. That is about as
I
I've seen
like
this idea.
the whole
So
fluffing thing. So
yeah. So I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that part. Anyway, no. Derek is going to be super cool about the stuff he
yeah,
provides. He was last time. We got to see all the whole book after the show was over with. We didn't want that to happen again. So that's why we're doing a 1 day delayed. He's going to show all 20 pages of I Hate Fairyland 43. He's going to show all the pages that are available for his art drop that's
yes,
coming
the art
up on
drop. Yep.
August 15th, 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. So it's just, we're going to have a blast. Derek's going, and like I said, any of the guys we've had on here before are guys, or I say guys,
Good buddies.
gender neutral. I refuse that for guys. Any of our good buddies that have been on here before are welcome to come back at any time. Derek, like I said, we could have a monthly reoccurring show where he shows I Hate Fairyland art, or just comes on to hang out,
Yeah.
and that would tickle me to death. And like any of the other artists or guests that we've had on are more than welcome to come back on anytime, and we will find a way to make room. We will even do 3 shows a week if we have to make room for all of them.
No comment.
No, no,
No, I mean, I for real, yeah. We've been blessed to be able to, again, we'll continue to say it, but we started this show because we just had fun, and to be able to interview the, people who are not only great artists, but people I've followed and have been inspired by for years. I mean, again, it's just never would have thought that we'd be given the opportunity to do that. So, yeah, incredibly appreciative for that. So.
I'm not gonna lie. Every time I get an email back from Derek or a message back from Jamie or something,
It's
I'm like, this
it's
is
so
surreal.
weird. I'm like,
So
yeah,
surreal.
that casual. I'm like, hey, like, here's some more art. Like, hey, how's it? Doing this kind of a deal. It's yeah, it's just
Yeah.
it's really cool, and to be able to give that to y'all as well by having them on and letting y'all get to see the behind the scenes stuff and everything as well is really cool. So
Um, this is just an image of a wheel. This is not the real wheel. These were named. I had to pick an image for the wheel to show what we were doing. This is for everybody. We're trying to really help push. Derek's so close to 5,000 subscribers on Substack. So that's exactly right. I'm right there
yep,
with you, Keith. So we have everybody that joined Derek's Substack and commented, SYAG, Skottie Young Appreciation Group from Facebook, supports you. Uh, this is a way we don't really have to give away our prize. We just put a bunch of fake names on there.
yeah,
So,
it's all our pseudonyms and yeah, our aliases.
yeah, I am Daya. Okay. Tyler is Beatrice.
I'm.
All right.
I was gonna say choose Gabriel, but yeah, Beatrice. I'll
Gabriel.
take Beatrice. Yeah,
I like Famita. Famita sounds like me.
Babita.
It's graph adjacent. That's the best way to put it.
Exactly.
My earbud diameter sentence. My bad. That's all
Oh
right.
no.
We don't mind repeating it. All right. So I'm pulling for Famita. Come on, Famita. Big money. Big money. Stop. Did you ever watch Press Your Luck? Or am
It
I?
sounds familiar. I
It's
don't
with the
maybe.
whammy. The whammy. The whammy. Press. Big money. Big money. Stop.
Oh yeah. Yes. Okay. Yes, I do recall that. I don't remember. I mean, I've seen clips. I don't know if I fully watched it, but
Dang right, Seth. It's better than Sugar Daddy, which I think I referred to you as one time when you
that's
sent me the
yeah. I
shirt.
mean, he
So
is fronting money for the jackets, so
that's right.
it's utterly fair. But
All right. Can you pull the? Do you?
yes, I
Okay.
was
I
gonna
was, I
say
was making
I'll
sure.
pull it. Yeah. So we have a total of 27 names.
And I think some of these are probably already following Derek, but
Yeah.
no way. They're all my boys are saying no whammies. I love that.
No
I can't
names.
believe I
Yeah.
called them my boys. Man, I'm getting too comfortable
Your
on here.
boys. Yeah. My good buddy.
Yeah.
Oop.
Oh,
Um. So yeah, I
I
got
think I could.
the last one you told me.
You may want to shuffle them because I had them in
Yeah,
alphabetical order. I think
it's a
at
good call.
at first, and then we just kept adding names, so it probably put it out of order.
Yep. I like that. It's so nice that you can do it. So it's just the one winner, correct? I just want to make sure I'm
Just
just
the
getting the
one
one.
winner, and they're going to be. I have the World Wide Web Spider-Man poster print from Skottie's shop that I'll be
Hmm.
sending to the winner. So
Oh wow. So without further ado, spin the wheel.
yeah, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
Oh. All right.
Jerry by nose.
Yeah, Jerry.
Congratulations,
Look at that,
Gerald.
Bryn. We're all winners for being here. What a kind thing to say. Up.
dueling comments. Troll. Um, what's insane that I can't believe I'm even getting to share this with you all again is that this isn't the last. I mean, we're going to do another prize next week. This is like the first week in August, and we did a prize.
Yeah.
Another prize next week. Derek has something that he has given away during the show. Uh, some really cool stuff. We had our buddy Dre Ortiz, one of our good buddies, has sent a book that he wants to give away during one of the shows that we may do the next show in August. So there's all kinds of good stuff going on
Listen,
in
I
August.
still I've got those extra
Mm-hmm.
prints from Duncross to give out.
Yeah, Brent. We got books from Brent, the Rocket books from Brent that we still got to give
Yep.
out.
I have an extra art book from Brett Bean. We've got a lot.
And we've got so little time to give it away before
Yeah.
the end of the year. So
I think we'll have to like combo. So I can combo some of my stuff maybe to kind of make it like a bigger goodie bag. So
and as we get closer to the end, we'll probably do that. And the get prize we give away during the Scotties will probably be the biggest prize yet. We don't know what it is yet, but we'll.
it's a night. It's a night with Skottie himself.
It's a night with Skottie and his pal Famita. So that is what you win. So
Oh man.
no, well, thank you all for joining us. What? Oh, there's more. Let's just cut the show off
Yeah.
before I forget.
I was gonna say we got a few more slides.
I know. I'm getting tired now. But Jay Fosgett, really looking forward to having him on. The cover that we've seen so far for Popeye and Gert is just
So
amazing.
good. Yeah.
So amazing. And Jamie even whenever we mentioned that Jay
I was gonna
was
say,
coming
yeah,
on.
I couldn't remember if it was Jamie or Derek, but yeah, Jamie.
Jamie was like, yeah, Jay, you all are gonna love Jay. He's like,
Yeah.
Jay's
Asked
a
if we
blast.
had met him. We were like, no, we haven't met him. He was like, oh, you're in for a treat. I'm like, oh well, that already makes me even more excited because I was like, just getting to spend 2 hours with you, Jamie, was a treat. So if you're a treat, then what does that make Jay? So
That's exactly right. And Seth asking if that's a Fraggle.
yeah.
It's been a long time since I've seen the Fraggle Rock. But Becker, look at this. Look. This is what a good buddy says.
I don't know. I feel like he's just
This-
buttering us up. This feels like buttering now.
We have nothing to give, so this has to be true.
Except ourselves, exactly.
Good buddies say this. Objectable good
Bad
buddies say,
buddies,
yeah, we're more worried about the Fraggle. So
Yeah, we're gonna need to have an update on some of the names, I think, next
I
week
think
for
so. Can we retract names like the FBI does documents?
yes.
Like,
Yeah, we'll
apply
redact
to
it. Yeah. It'll
Yeah.
it'll have the the black bar through it.
I can't remember if I said redact or if I accidentally said retract.
I think it's a retract. I mean, we could do either or.
As soon as I said, I thought
Retracting
that's
is if it didn't exist. Redacting is only if you have access.
I
So
said it wrong. Dadgone it. If you want to be on the show, you can be a lucky guest.
and if you don't want to be on the show, then that's fine. We get it.
Yeah. There's nights we don't want to be on the show, but we do it for you. So,
Yeah, we're here for you.
and Shane, I have, this has been like a 4-month and running thing about Shane coming on the show, but I know Shane works some Wednesday nights, but he has said in between the artist and other guests, he'd love to come on. And I was like, you're more than welcome anytime. Just let me know a Wednesday in September that you want to come on.
Yeah.
And we will make it happen. So Shane, be thinking about it. And anybody else out there in the chat that wants to come on, you're more than welcome to.
Seth, you get there's a limit to how many times you can keep reappearing.
I think when we went from 91 to 90 subscribers was after Seth's third show. It was like,
yeah. It's like our Disney. It was our Disney drop equivalent. So
that's right. We need to have a Disney show. We need to go back and redo the first show again. Like do a redo and see if the people stay on with us now or if they drop off after Disney.
Oh, the 100% drop off.
Absolutely.
We'll have people drop off here just at the mention of the name Disney. So
yeah, we just dropped viewers. All right. I think that's everything. Anything else you got, Tyler? I think I'm done.
No, I mean, yeah, just tune in. I mean, again, if you unfortunately missed the first Derek Loffman, definitely tune in next week. I mean, again, it was such a great conversation. He had, so many fun and interesting things. I mean, he dropped a few things on our show, which is really cool. Again, not ever expected.
Yeah, my mouth dropped as he dropped those things.
I was just like, we're getting a scoop. I was like, sweet. Yeah. But I mean, you'll definitely want to be there to see the art. If you're at all interested in purchasing any of the art, you'll definitely want to be able to see it close up next week when he shows off everything. I mean, again, it's all awesome as we know, but it'll be a fun show as our good buddy comes back. And we'll have to make that a label. I was just thinking that it's going to be like a label on those shows with people. Like
I like that.
Like the good buddy sticker will be in like the top right or something.
I like that. I like that so much. And then at the end, like when we have new people on, it'll be a big reveal. Like
the stamp.
I had thought, what if Jamie doesn't like us? Do we just hurry up and go through those slides really quickly so he never knows that there was potential for a good buddy? Or if we have somebody on and we're going like. Butterscotch. Yeah. Like that's our code word.
Butterscotch.
It's like, well, no, do not show the good buddy list. So,
you're not on this. Yeah, we'll have to skip through the slides like you did, so they get like a glimpse of it. But then they're like, wait, what was that? I'm like, oh, nothing. It was nothing.
No. Yeah, you did not see anything there. Do my Jedi mind trick. That was not the slides you were looking for.
That was not the slides. Yeah, you don't need to see those slides.
That's right. Well, thank you. I'm glad you think that. That makes us feel really good. In all seriousness, it does make us feel good.
Shane and Marine,
absolutely. Yeah.
Appreciate everyone watching as usual. Tune in next week. Again, we've got some great shows coming up. Next week will be a blast. And again, we'll be doing another giveaway, and people love giveaways, so come for that.
So we'll be Thursday night.
Yes,
Thursday night. I'll be really promoting it starting next Monday on the Skottie Young Facebook group. If anybody's going to Terrificon, please post pictures of the group and be safe and have fun and don't lose too much money at the casinos. All right, that's all I got.
Yes. All right, but until then, stay fresh, live messy, and we'll catch y'all next week. So.
Oh, thank you, Andrew. Wanted to say thank you real quick.
Yes, thank you, Andrew.
All right. Now stay fresh and stay messy. Peace.
See you.